Welcome inside Dallas Floyd Phoenix Arena. The Lady Tigers victorious over Cumberland University today, 73-60. Campbellsville gets the win. Coach Ginger High Colvin joins us. Whew, this game was played in a phone booth for about 34 minutes. Finally, you guys able to put a run together down the stretch under some difficult circumstances. Man, what a day.
Yeah, we couldn't. The first half, we had a ton of good looks, and I don't remember what we shot from the three-point line, but it was not good. And actually just shot from the paint. We came in and got on our heels a little bit and didn't do as good a job as I would like. And then they came down, made some shots. You know, we're going to get everybody's best, and we got their best today. And their best is pretty good. They've got a very talented group of kids, and they've played everyone extremely close. And we knew coming down here we had to be ready to roll.
The difference in this basketball game was the fourth quarter, Coach. You were able to kind of run off and hide a bit there, 23-12 in the fourth period, allowed you guys to get the win. You went on an 18-2 run in that stretch and really were able to open it up. It was that small lineup, something about that you liked and you stuck with down the stretch.
We did. We guarded better in that small lineup, and when you go small, you can really stretch the floor. So we had either Courtney and Bailey or somebody in that lineup, and we feel like we stretched the floor a little bit and got some better looks. We got some good looks the first half with our bigs in the paint, but we were having a really difficult time guarding, so we had to go small to guard. And when we went small to guard, it helped us offensively.
Three Lady Tigers in double figures led today by Lauren Lee. Coach, she continues to impress. She was 4 of 5 from the field. She knocked down all 7 free throw attempts. Maybe, hard to say, but that stretch at the end of the third quarter was huge. She gets the and one off the steal with about 5 or 6 seconds left. Maybe give you enough energy heading to that fourth quarter.
You go into the fourth quarter with momentum. You go into that fourth quarter with a little bit of fight. And today's the first day I had to, I don't say motivate, but I got on my kids a little bit because I didn't feel like we had that fight in us that I wanted to see. And, in the fourth quarter, I felt like we really come out and fought.
The circumstances around this game obviously difficult. You gave the team a couple of days off. You've got a heavy schedule coming up, so I think you tried to buy a day or two in there when you could. Then, of course, last night, unfortunately, the storms that impacted our community, and certainly our first and foremost, our thoughts and prayers are there. But you guys spent some time in the gym last night at like 3 in the morning. Just for protection to make sure that you all were safe. So this is really a rough game today.
Well, and we told the kids going in, and this is traditionally how we do things. If there's a storm front or something coming through, I always just tell the kids, keep your phone on. If you hear from me, go and gather together and go. And it's nice to have Madison Faulkner over in the dorms because she's the resident director there now. My nephew's a state trooper. He's able to give me some updates. I knew that when it hit I always want to say Maysville, and it's not Maysville. It's Mayfield. When it hit Mayfield, I knew that. My family and I were in a group text, so I hadn't gone to bed, just staying up and watching the radar. And then I was trying to get the girls as much sleep and time in the dorm we could get. And then the alarm started going off in Campbellsville, so we got them over to the old weight room in the gym. And I think that's probably one of the safest places. No windows. It's all cinder blocks. It's underground. And they spent some time there. And talking to them today, they got soaked on the way back when they were released. And they were, I think, pretty jacked after that and didn't get any sleep. And then we had a couple that didn't know where some loved ones were even on the way down here. And we were tested today. But, the Cumberlands they had to go somewhere last night as well. But we needed this win today. We know they're a very talented team. And what they do speaks so much for the Mid-South Conference because this is a team that doesn't have a winning record in the conference, but, man, it's a team that's played everybody in the conference close. And I was very proud of our kids to come down and like I say, the fourth quarter fight and get that win.
Well, the conference was on full display today. This 13-point margin maybe not indicative of exactly how close this game was. U-Pike took Thomas More to overtime, so it was a crazy day in the league. And Thomas More able to prevail, but again, you see what this league is capable of on a daily basis. You'll get a day or so off, hopefully get some rest and some sleep for these young ladies, and then see you Harrodsburg in the PAL on Monday night. We will
be able to get back and get a home game. And finals were this week too, and that's something. These are kids that have they're very disciplined when it comes to grades, and they've been studying, and I know that's been a lot. When Ashanti's mom was trying to call her last night and about the storms, and I don't know the time, but she was sound asleep, and Caitlin Wilkes is her roommate. So Caitlin finally heard the phone before Ashanti and went and woke Ashanti up and said, your mom's calling. And Ashanti thought she was late for a final. It's 3 in the morning, and so that's what's on these kids' brains right now, and so they're a little fried, and we'll be able to go back and rest now. And I'm very proud of how they battled today.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Lady Tigers get the win, number 1 ranked team in the country. Campbellsville victorious 73-60.